It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode is brought to you by SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Save time and money no matter what you ship or mail with SendPro Online software. Print shipping labels and stamps right from your desk and access discounted rates for as low as $4.99 a month. Try it free for 30 days and get a free 10-pound scale when you visit pb.com/minute. That's pb.com/minute. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's E-Commerce Minute episode 499.
In today's episode, the world's first AI-developed whiskey. Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender. Alexa, please bring me some AI-generated whiskey. Anybody remember last summer when Metallica came out with their own whiskey brand, or Conor McGregor, he came out with his, and now I think there's a bunch of other celebrities coming out with their own brands. Well, if you think that's interesting or weird or random, Microsoft has raised the bar. Together with Finnish tech company Fourkind and Microsoft, Swedish distiller Mackmyra is creating the world's first whiskey developed with artificial intelligence. Master distillers spend a lot of time tasting and tweaking to create the best flavors possible, turning the chemistry of it into an art form. And this is where Mackmyra wants AI to work its magic. The distillery's machine learning models are powered by Microsoft's Azure cloud platform and AI cognitive services. The learning models were fed with Mackmyra's existing recipes, customer preferences, and sales data as inputs to generate more than 70 million recipes. The distillery said that the point of the advancement is not for speed, but it's also capable of coming up with new combinations due to the AI's ability to sift through and calculate large amounts of data. In other words, the algorithm is capable of coming up with combinations of flavors that human blenders may not have been able to come up with. The distillery stresses that their master blenders won't be compromised due to this advancement, but it allows humans and artificial intelligence to work together in a revolutionary way. AI creates the recipe, and the master blenders curate it. This is the first time that AI has been used to augment and automate the time-consuming process of creating whiskey. The finished product will be available in fall of this year. This is right up your alley, Bart.
It is. I would like some, please, now. I mean, this is interesting. I have thoughts. How I just don't understand how, the master distillers really use their taste, right? It's like brewing beer or distilling whiskey or wine, right? Like they all kind of use their taste and smell and stuff like that. How is AI going to do that? I don't get it.
I think what they're inferring is that it comes up with different combinations. And again, I'm not that familiar with the how whiskey is made or created, but it's saying that it's coming up with different combinations, and then the master, what do they call it? The master distiller tastes and makes refinements from there. So it's taking out a lot of work that maybe would have, taken a lot more time. What I don't like about this is actually kind of to your point, in that what makes a great whiskey, beer, wine, whatever, even a good plate of food, is the person who's created it and their palate and their sense of smell and taste.
Yeah.
And this is kind of just saying, you know what? Well, that part right there, we'll skip over that, and I'm just going to give you this piece right here, and then you get what you want out of it.
Well, I think when you're talking, it depends what kind of whiskey you're talking about, right? If you're talking about a blended whiskey, then okay, I get it, because you have different barrels and you can blend it to a level where it's all the same, right? The idea for Jack Daniel's number 7 is being, it's a blended whiskey, and it has to be the same in every single bottle. So you got to watch how you're blending it.
Right.
Whereas, I'm more of a favor of scotches. And they're usually single malt, which is not blended, which is one barrel, and they're all different. Like they're going to be different. That's just part of the play, because you're not blending them.
Right. Because you're taking on the taste of the barrel, and you're taking on what are the other tastes that come through on a whiskey?
Usually the barrel, it depends on how it's done, but like the peaty stuff, which is smoked.
Where does the peat flavor come from?
They usually, it depends on the distiller, but basically what they'll do is fire the barrel itself. Have you ever seen that done?
Right. So they basically char the barrel. They make like a charcoal inside, and then they put the whiskey in there and just let it chill out for 12 years.
Yeah, and then the barrel depends what it like. They'll reuse barrels, right? They'll do. There's a whole bunch of. It depends how you go, because you can go. Somebody made a whiskey and they want to brew beer in it, then you get the flavors in there. You can go the opposite. There's a whole bunch of ways of going about it. How they're doing it.
I was just going to say that's a big thing in the craft beer industry now, is that they're taking used whiskey barrels and making some really tasty, high octane beers from the used whiskey barrels. It's good stuff. All right.
So you get the flavors of. It depends what kind of wood you're using. It's all this. So single barrels are a little harder, right? Because it's a single thing that barrel pulls into bottle, and that's what it is.
Right.
Whereas blended whiskey, I get how AI could actually do it, where they have all these flavors and try to make it same alcohol content, same flavor across the board, and that's what a blended whiskey has to be, right? It can't be changed.
So it's all data.
Mm-hmm.
So they're basically pull barrel number 708 and mix it with barrel 30297. And we're going to have a different flavor combination here. Master distiller, what do you think of this?
Right. And then if the AI can figure out how not, so I don't get a hangover, that'd be fantastic.
That would be groundbreaking. So speaking of strange whiskey, we mentioned at the top about Metallica whiskey. Metallica has their strange hook on their whiskey called Blackened. It was developed with master distiller Dave Pickerel. I did some research on him. Apparently, he was like one of the top whiskey guys, but unfortunately, he passed last year. He worked with them, and they came up with a proprietary method called sonic enhancement. So I'm going to read this. Metallica and sound speaker company Mackmyra Sound worked together to create a special patented process, still pending, called black noise that amplifies low hertz sound waves. Special Mackmyra Sound speakers were then hardwired in the maturation warehouses for the whiskey, playing bass-enhanced playlist featuring the band's music. According to the black noise process, the vibrations from the music fuels more contact between the brandy wood and the spirit. In theory, the resulting struggle within the cask creates increased contact with the wood, giving the whiskey more flavor. So basically, it just shakes up the whiskey, and I don't know. Any comment on that?
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it,
shake. I thought that was really strange. That was really weird.
It is.
All right, we're going to take a moment to tell you about our sponsor, SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Stop wasting time waiting in line at the post office. How long have we been telling you this? Stop wasting time waiting to send mail and packages. Avoid all that confusion trying to find the best postal rates for your business. It's all about saving money, isn't it? With SendPro Online for Pitney Bowes, you can send packages and mail without leaving your office, right from your desk for as low as $4.99 a month. You'll save time and money no matter what you send, from letters to packages to overnights. And the features and benefits right now, starting at $4.99 a month, you can print shipping labels and stamps right from your own printer. Easily compare rates using the online software. Gain access to special USPS savings for letters and priority mail shipping. Plus, track all of your shipments and get email notifications when they've arrived. And for being a loyal e-commerce Minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started. As an added bonus, you'll also receive a 10-pound scale shipped right to your door to help you accurately weigh your packages. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer. Get a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes.
Pitney, SendPro Online.
You're going to do their theme jingle now, Bart?
SendPro Online by Pitney Bowes.
All right. Any further comments on this very strange whiskey story?
No, I just want some.
I just want to. Yeah, I'd like to try it. These guys have been around since 1999. Apparently, 8 friends got together and decided to create their own whiskey. And since then have won several international awards. And their master blender has been recently inducted into the Whiskey Magazine's Hall of Fame. So these guys are no joke. These are some serious whiskey dudes.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more whiskey out in the world, and people are making it and distilling it, which is good.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. All right. I think that'll wrap it up. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.